Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? We are here in the building. Music is in the air.
New
It's been a
music.
it's been a it's weird because most people fall back around winter.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of projects dropping out on wintertime, around wintertime.
Like after December 2nd, you don't quite see a lot. But this week's been
Nuts.
nuts.
Crazy
The
for the.
wildest Friday in a in a good minute. I'll say in about a month. It's been one of the wildest Fridays in music. Um Caesar's album dropped,
Yes. Fire.
which was fire. It's dope. It's R&B at its purest, and it's also the beginning of the return of TDE.
Yup.
How long she will be a part of TDE or how long she's remaining, I don't know. But it seems like she kicked off what is planning to be a TDE comeback after a 5-year hiatus,
No music.
like the whole crew.
Yeah. Because I remember in high school, I was like, oh, yeah. That was about when Schoolboy Q was like, yeah, I'm taking a break. And he wasn't dropping anything. Just the other day, I was thinking, what the hell happened to Schoolboy Q? He
You were
hasn't dropped no projects in like 5 years. And then he just
you
announced a
were
new
in
album, too.
so he announced a new album.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. You're talking about the album Crash. Is Schoolboy Q's last album.
Yep.
Crash was Schoolboy Q's last album, which was nice,
It
but
was okay.
it
I mean,
didn't get the same kind of acclaim that that his previous projects had, and was like the second on a critical critique downslope
mhm.
of his music. They had to come out strong. They came out swinging. I might have a couple complaints about Caesar's album. There's a lot of songs that are years old that ended up on the
Oh,
album.
yeah.
Yeah. And they've been trying to do it for a while. They released the deluxe of Control, which a lot of people missed that, whatever. But her album arrived, and along with that, Ab Soul is coming back
Back.
to hip hop.
Yes,
Ab
sir.
Soul, the Hermit, has returned with his album Herbert. And a lot of what they're talking about, it's interesting how much information that they are giving
Mm-hmm.
before the album
Drops.
came
Yeah.
out. Yeah, because they're
It's
usually
crazy.
they're usually very, very tight-lipped.
Mm-hmm.
They're very low key about it. Kendrick left. I'm mad I skipped over that. Kendrick left the building.
Yeah, we
And
should have talked about that first. Yeah.
yeah, so they're trying to revamp after Kendrick has left the fucking building. Um we'll see what kind of criticism and critiques her album gets, but they're giving a lot of information. Even with the Caesar rollout, they let us see the album cover. They let
Mm-hmm.
out the track list. They gave up all the goods before it dropped, and they're doing that again with Ab Soul. They're peeling back the layers. I think they need to, because they leave a lot of shit up to people's speculation.
Right.
And this ain't the time for that. Back when Madonna and Michael Jackson and people were mysterious, it was cool then. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just a different day and age. They want to relate with
The fans.
artists.
Yeah, and artists. It's crazy. They're just
And
trying to get that reach that we talked about the other day.
Yeah. So we are here to discuss Ab Soul Herbert. Oh, I'm a rapper, but I'm not even gonna start off going in on. Woo! Excuse me. Let me fall back. But Herbert, he's been in hiding and he's finally coming out. He doesn't look like he's gonna be getting much sun, but he's finally came out. Um, they might be keeping some surprises in this track list because along with the rollout, a lot of magazines were talking about Jay-Z and
Hmm.
Ab-Soul rapping together
Yep.
on a song. Maybe he's hidden throughout this playlist. I think before we start, we should guess if Jay-Z is actually. I bet you $5 Jay-Z's on the album.
Yeah. I
Are
could
you
see it. I think
okay?
it's
So
got
you're
to
not
be
trying to
a
bet against that, huh?
no. I saw the news. I think he's got to be on it. I just think it's got to be a bonus track or something, or it'll come out after
You
the
don't think it's
album.
one of these?
I mean, it could be. It just couldn't
Nah,
be
people
listed,
gonna.
man.
I mean, you can't play with people's emotions like that.
Give him a little surprise.
No. Like, no, okay. I'm saying with all the speculation of Jay being on it, if he's not, when it drops,
Yeah, that's true.
it will be disappointing. It'll literally be a dent in the album. The
Hmm.
track list looks phenomenal,
Yes, I agree.
but I almost don't feel like the features are big enough to include Jay-Z.
That's true. I
I
mean,
don't I
the
don't see
only
no I don't see no Kendricks.
I just
I
see
don't
Russ and Big Sean are like the
and that's his big
two big
yikes.
names I see on there. You know.
Janae Aiko,
Yeah.
Joey Badass, but Joey is not Jay-Z
Type.
level.
Yeah. No
Joey is
kidding.
Jay-Z's son of New York. And maybe like the third child.
True.
Um, so with that being said, it starts off with Lance Skywalker. Message in a bottle. Do you know who Lance Skywalker is?
The name sounds familiar. I want to say I don't want
It
to
does
say
sound,
I've listened to his music, but the name I believe I've heard it come up before. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. A guy we don't know. And then the next feature is Joey Badass. I like the album titles a lot. I like the song titles a lot. Church on the Move sounds like an interesting song. Gotta Rap has my attention.
Yep.
I typically don't like songs about rapping, but I know Absol is gonna bring more to the table than the typical rap song.
Hmm.
It'll be interesting to see if how much he unpacks of what he's been going through and going on over these years.
Right.
Um Songs like Positive Vibes Only, which is a very cliche. It's funny because when interesting people use cliche statements, it kind of gives it a little bit of new life,
Right.
you know. So I'm interested in what that has to say. I mean, the R&B features are very solid. Um, it's interesting that Caesar is not.
On the album, yeah.
That's a red flag, dog. That's a red flag. No Schoolboy
No
Q.
one from TDE is on the album. Yeah.
Wait, Zakari is on TDE.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Because he was
Yeah.
on the last project, Do Without Will, Absol's last project. He was on
eh,
like a good amount.
Okay. Oh, a couple songs off of it. Dope,
Yeah.
dope, 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 dope. I know he was also he also sang the hook on Kendrick Lamar's song Love.
Yep.
Um so I'm sure that that song, it's called Do Better. I'm it's
That one's
weird.
kind of got me intrigued.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
cuz Abs needed to do better. He needed to be more consistent. He needs to be more with the people. What
mhm.
up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, Kayla? What up, Don Dada? I see y'all in the building. Thank y'all for coming through, man. You know I love y'all. I had to make it full screen so I can see this goddamn checklist
It got me
properly.
putting on
I
my
see
goggles, getting
we
up
got
close.
at the moment.
At
So
the
you're
moment. Hmm.
it's not out yet. So what you mean Do Better is a dope song? Has he released a single from it yet?
He released Hollandaise and Do Better already.
Oh, have you listened to them?
I've listened to Hollandaise. Hollandaise, I've listened to it. It's on one of my playlists, so it's
Oh,
on
you liked it
rotation.
that you liked it that
It
much.
was pretty good, yeah.
So he might be giving us some fuego. He might be having something going on. I haven't listened to them personally. I know. He just clarified, Don Dada. I know. I'm sorry. I've got it. So the song with Zakari is already out.
Correct. When I
We,
was looking up the track list earlier, I want to say it had like 25,000 streams already,
okay.
and
Okay.
Hollandaise had like 12 or something.
Okay.
But
I need to hear. I need to hear Holidays. I need to hear. I need to hear both of them. I'm mad that you didn't make me listen to them going into this shit.
I didn't. I thought you were about it. I thought you already did.
Look, Don Dada, it's easy to stay to keep up with Absol's productivity. It's
I mean,
very,
it's
very
every
easy.
6 years.
It's just rapid leading up to the album.
Right.
Did he go on tour for his last album at all?
I don't recall. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think he even did. And Good Man has Punch on it, which is interesting.
Hmm.
I can't wait to see what Punch has to say. Punch usually be getting on these tracks and just like pretending to be mad. I want to see like nah dog, let's we know y'all are private. Let's hear some real voicemails and exchanges taking place. How do y'all really talk to each other? How do y'all really feel? How y'all really feel about each other? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Uh especially with only I think Fresh might be signed to TDE.
I don't know. Let's see.
I, I mean, this run is make or break for TDE. It's literally make or break. They delivered with SOS. Kayla, you should definitely listen to SOS. That's a great album. If you're still in here, the Wild Side, that I don't know what that's gonna be like with Janae Aiko. Ooh, it might be like a song for the ladies. I don't know. We'll have to see what they bring to each other. Russ and Big Sean being on a song is an interesting combination of characters.
Especially the title "Go Off," so it's got me a little intrigued too. I
I'm about
wonder.
to go off. Big
Yeah.
Sean's definitely doing the hook. I bye 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 bye. Okay. Skip. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. You know that's come on, man. We
It's all love here. It's all love.
Moon Shooter's gonna be hard, definitely. I
Art
think
of
it's
Seduction. That one looks
with Ombre
yeah.
right after Wild Side, so he's gonna be putting some sexy songs in there. Do you think it's gonna be the our Absol's new single? Is that song the typical Absol sound?
Hollandaise, yeah.
It
I would
is.
say I haven't listened to Do Better because like I personally just found out that one was out earlier.
Do you think he needs to broaden his sound maybe but I don't think he needs to change it. He needs to stay right with what has kept his core fan base waiting for this long.
Yep.
But my problem is, it doesn't sound like shit that should take 6 years to make.
To come out. Yeah.
He has a very indie sound, and he's just rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we get some answers out of that. Sir is always classic. On the hook. A lot more R&B
On this album,
features
yeah.
than rap features. Well, literally, the only rap features is Russ, Big Sean,
Joey.
Joey, and maybe Lance Skywalker, but I don't think so.
Right.
Let me do a quick little dive into Lancey Sky. Oh, this is definitely an R&B song. Oh, and he's definitely signed to TDE.
Huh.
Yeah. I think Sir is Top Dog Entertainment. He actually dropped an EP December 15th. So what year is this? Oh, of last year. Interesting. Along with Lance, let's look up Sir, because he's
Punches.
also, they've been signing a lot of R&B to TDE.
Punch is signed to them as well.
Oh wait, Punch isn't the owner?
Punch? No.
Wow. Where can you find Punch? So basically they're using him to bring attention to the new or the less popular members of TDE. It's crazy how many people they've signed who have not made a wave, who have been signed for years.
And they haven't made that grip. Yeah. I was just looking into that because there was a few artists on there that it's like, I've never heard of them,
I do like Sir's song Hair Down, but I only listen to it because of Kendrick being on it. And he's also 3 projects in to still be where he yeah. And his his album had Lil Wayne, Jill Scott, Zakari, Sabrina Claudio, and Kendrick. So they tried to make it a thing.
Right.
That's scary though. Especially if you had those features in 2019
and it didn't make that grip. That's a little scary.
That's scary. Scary. I mean, it's literally life or death for TDE right now.
Yep.
It's overtime, crunch time, and you're down. How many points would you say they're down?
Fuck.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but
I say, damn, they're like, I'd say they're behind by 4 with 2 minutes left.
2
It's
minutes.
possible. Yeah. They're down 4 points in a basketball game with 2 minutes left. SOS. What a way to start off the run. But no. Oh, God.
I mean, I think they just got to be more consistent with it and
They
not
have
take
timeless artists.
such a long
time
gap to release this music,
I mean, they're going to use the quality as an excuse. It seems like, well, Don Dada, follows Ab so closely, so we're trying to, continue the quality of music.
Right.
I agree with that. I respect that, but it should not take this long.
Mm-mm. I
Bottom
mean,
line.
I know a few artists who at least release like 2 projects a year. That's a year, you know.
And indie artists gotta hustle all fucking
The
day.
time,
But
yep.
it's not even like Absol does crazy enough numbers
Hmm.
to sit.
Like this, yeah. That's
I mean,
crazy.
Isaiah Rashad, they did let Isaiah Rashad drop last year. And
Hmm.
then there was a video of him sucking dick that came out. How did you feel about that?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, how did you feel?
I mean,
It wasn't too damaging.
no, it
People,
wasn't damaging, but it's just like,
can you not listen to his music the same way?
I mean,
I I don't. You're like I'm not trying to say anything negative. It's
no,
just he kind of portrayed something a little bit different
yeah.
than that, and so it was a little bit surprising, slightly
Just,
surprising. But they didn't even try to capitalize off of it.
uh-uh. Yeah, I don't.
So the way they move, I feel like breaking this all down, it should make it make more sense.
Hmm. But
But it's
I'm
all
still lost. Like, I still don't understand it.
yeah. I mean, they have many. I won't say. I won't. I think that they can come. That they can do what they need to do to
Oh yeah.
exist and be progressive. They have the talent. They have the songs. They just have to feed the people. After this run, they don't need to. Not that they should drop. I don't know, because I don't. I don't know.
I mean, like
That's
I said, personally, I don't think it should take 5 to 6 years to drop another project, you know.
like at least it's interesting because it meant so much when Caesar's album came out for me.
Right.
I've been pissed at you for not having it mean the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
like, you know, like, and so I like there is that quality of having to wait,
Hmm.
but also it's like
Yeah.
it's almost like it's almost like Stockholm syndrome,
Hmm.
where you've been starved so much that you're happy about getting the bare minimum.
Right.
And that's a repeat thing. And they acting like, oh no, we're trying to cultivate a masterpiece.
Yeah, but they always put that masterpiece title on it.
It
it's got to be perfect, and that's why we got to take all this time. But
Nah, save that shit,
in
Punch.
reality, it doesn't. It shouldn't take that much time. Like, I don't know.
But but Punch is a CEO. There's not an artist named Punch. I'm sure that Goodman will have some kind of conversational piece to it
Right.
or a talking point to it. Because Punch is not an artist. He's a CEO of the label. I looked up Punch. I seen an Asian singer.
An Asian singer. Oh,
Yeah. That's what I saw.
Google be lying to me.
Uh well, Punch is the CEO.
Right.
You know, like when Kendrick says, I took the camera out the studio, Punch gonna be mad at me. Like uh bro, what do you give this track list then on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say probably like a 7, just because
A 7.
a 7. I'm an Absol fan, I would say, and just hearing like the Hollandaise song and having it on repeat, I enjoyed it. And after looking at the track list, like there's a few songs on there that just the title got me intrigued and
Yeah.
am ready to
Bucket.
listen to it, you know?
Yeah, Bucket looks pretty interesting. Which tracks are you most excited for then?
I'd say Art of Seduction, Go Off, and Moon Shooter.
For sure. So, if Jay-Z is on one of these songs, which one do you think it'll be?
Gotta rap, probably.
Really? I was kind of thinking that.
I was thinking either that or might even be on Herbert. You never know. Like,
That's a very personal tale to tell, though.
right.
Did he reveal anything on Hollandaise?
Not that I could think of. No.
He really didn't give up too much about where he's been. Because, on Kendrick's album, he came out like 3,065 days.
Yeah,
I know. He answered our question very
thoroughly. Yeah.
Out the gate. It was like, oh, shit. I like being sank into an album. I don't feel like Absol has provided my taste with that. I'm gonna get fucking fried by these fucking hip hop heads for this, man. I'm about to be like, I'm not a hip hop head.
I gotta say, take that poster down behind you, sir. You don't deserve it.
No, this is not the same as Absol. This is a different hip hop right here. What up, Milkman? What up, Milkman?
Yo,
what up? 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 What up?
Milk is in the building.
Yeah. Don't cook me, man. Don't fucking cook me. Save it, Don Dada. Oh, Don Dada. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you're like a 9 excited for it. What? God damn. Quit with the 6 of the day.
How long have you been up for? Fucking name. What time?
Oh, he's been up.
Since you've been up, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the track list 7. I'm here for it. I'm gonna listen to it. Caesar delivered in her own way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great R&B album. Y'all should definitely check that out. Man, I don't know what more to say. We've been talking about this track list, bro. 30
almost
minutes.
30 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, damn.
I got carried away. That was a
whoa.
Good
I
one.
mean, TDE is just a lot to unpack right now, and it gets more confusing the more we talk about it. What 8%?
No, y'all said 7.
You know what? We'll give Absol an 8. We will revisit it. We will
once it comes out. Yep.
Once it comes out, we will revisit it. The track list is all that we have to go off of. I haven't listened to the 2 singles. He loves the first one. I'm gonna listen to them as soon as we get off here, though, for sure, guaranteed. Let me know what y'all think. It's only Daz Exotic.
It's me, RG all day.
Peace, bitches.